See how this works.
Looking.
Now they get to watch me fucking bop myself every 2 fucking minutes.
You know the drill. It's right over yonder way.
Oh, it's on the other side of the fridge. Well, we weren't going to do this, but I sprung it on you.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
That's what you think. I could just like get up and the door's right there.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Do you have a drink?
No.
Why?
Because I didn't know we were doing this.
Oh, I have another one.
Oh, look at that.
Spare beer?
On spare beer.
Hiya! I'm going to fucking murder you if you don't quit touching my head. Better? Probably not. What is happening? Why is it breathing?
It was a little shaken.
Not stirred?
Nope. Definitely was not stirred.
Well, let's hope that this fucking works out the way it's supposed to.
It won't.
It's our first real go at having all the cameras going.
Look, you woke up and chose violence today, so
I did not, actually. I started today off with a good day, and you guys pissed off my girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah. I told her she looked beautiful. And then Rob comes out of the fucking room. He says you look beautiful this once when you always look beautiful. I'm like, thanks. First step to a bad mood. Second step, you walk through the door. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, that's fair.
Fucking bullshit.
It would put me in a bad mood if I saw me.
Yeah, you know what? It irritates me looking in the mirror. Well, I think everything's working okay. I don't really know.
We'll find out.
It says it's recording.
When something starts catching on fire, then we know we fucked up.
Okay, I'll show you. I'm going to cheat. When something starts catching on fire. Oh, good. It can see me looking at me, looking at you, looking at me.
Whoa.
Oh, boy. Why are you flashing?
Got angry at you.
I think they have microphones on them, too, but we're not going to use those.
Oh. Is that what the little ear things are?
Sure.
Weird. I don't like it.
Sneaky beaky. Oh, how's your week been?
Oh, long.
Long fucking week.
But on the plus side, I only technically work 2 days this upcoming week, so that'll be good.
Oh, yeah, you went to Vegas.
Yeah, that was last week.
How was that? Did we record since then?
Yeah, we recorded the Monday after I got back.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm a piece of shit for that one.
I know. We know.
How was Vegas? Did we talk about it at all?
I don't remember. It was like 5 days ago. Vegas was alright. It was a lot of work.
What'd you guys do?
Worked.
Like literally worked, or
Yeah.
It wasn't like walking around like business meetings?
No, I was there for work. Same job that I do every day. Just there in Vegas.
Well, that was fucking homo. Probably shouldn't emphasize that on here, but that sucks. I really thought you were out there like doing something special.
I mean, it's kind of cool that I was one of the ones that got called on to go out there because there was only 3 of us that got sent out there.
And hotel?
Suite.
What hotel?
Something Suites.
Perfect.
I think it's fuck, I don't remember. It was pretty nice though. First time I've ever been in like a suite room. It was
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah, no, it was nice. Just relaxed, hung out, went to a hockey game. Drank a little bit.
Well, that's fun. Today's Saturday, right?
I think so.
Thank God. I just had a panic attack.
Ooh, we got work tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, we do. Don't worry.
We do?
Yep.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Can we fix the door before we're done tonight?
Whoa, 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 whoa! I told you that's a table saw issue, and I don't have the table saw here.
What if I spin the blade fast enough on my hand?
That'd actually be kind of interesting to see. I'd be down.
So, okay.
But you got to hold it in a table.
You want to take the door off?
Yeah. How else are you gonna do it?
No.
No.
No. We'll figure something out right now today.
We'll just get some of that the sandpaper with the sticky back, and we'll put it on the ground. So every time you open it, it shaves it off a little bit. Self-clearancing.
Well, since this was so impromptu, we have to come up with something to talk about. And it's your turn. All right. Got it. I'll figure something out.
I didn't know we were doing this.
It's fine.
You lied to me, Vern.
One thing I actually am pretty happy about that I feel like we should acknowledge, because we talk so much about getting stuff done and prioritizing and that kind of disciplinary, that kind of stuff.
Oh, God.
We talk so much about, setting your standards and doing shit you don't want to do and getting shit done.
Mm-hmm.
And I just would like to acknowledge, how satisfying it feels when you do finally start getting stuff done and you start knocking shit off your own list. That list is never going to go away. Let's be clear.
Oh, yeah.
It's never going to fucking go away.
Never.
So, but I feel like we should talk about how satisfying it is to start taking the steps in the right direction. You can use this as vaguely as you want, because I'm just talking about today, when all we did today was fucking weld on some trucks.
I was going to say, now I don't have to listen to you cry every time I see you about needing to do your rear bumper. It's a pretty satisfying feeling.
I feel like we could have chosen some better words.
Oh.
Almost hit you with a beer.
No, you wouldn't do that. The beer's open. That's alcohol abuse.
Yeah, you're right.
Can't have that around here.
But
yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good feeling. I had that when I finished that trailer finally that I'd been working on forever.
I know you text me all the pictures and shit.
And then
am I yawning?
And then once I get that sold and get started on the next trailer, that's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
That one I actually think is gonna be a fun project. I'm basically, because this is what 10 by 15.
The one that you worked on?
No, this right here.
Oh, the
This
room?
one? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I plan on building like a probably 8 by 10.
8 foot wide's pretty standard.
Yeah, because it's gonna go on a trailer. So
Right.
it'd probably be 8.5. I might have a little overhang because I'm gonna make it removable. But I'm gonna basically, so those camper shells that go in the bed of a truck, like the actual campers, not just the shell, where it's like, it's like the actual camper that sets down into the bed.
Yeah, it's like a room.
Yeah. So I want to build one of those, removable just like that, and I want to take a fifth wheel trailer, knock it down into its frame, put that on the very tongue, to where it'll have the overhang to actually go over the fifth wheel part, and then that'll be like a pantry / storage area, and then have a bed area and build in a little closet and be able to remove that, and that'll basically be my my camper for when I go camping or hunting or anything like that. And then I'll have the rest of the trailer on the back to be able to load the rock store up. And
speaking of which, I was just talking to the lady about this, I think last week or something, but I really need to be putting more effort into going hunting and shit like that. Being a little bit more self-sustainable, I kind of put the kibosh on it for a while because I lost anybody outside of you that would have been relatively interested in hunting, like big game shit, because that takes a lot of fucking time and effort.
Yep.
So I just kind of stopped trying for a while. One of my other buddies moved away, but I want to get back into it. It's been a long time.
well, because I know you've had to get rid of some of your collection.
Yeah.
So
It's a little sad right now.
It's actually what I was telling you on why I'm not going to be able to come over on Monday.
Yeah.
Bass Pro Shops has a decent deal on a nice mid-tier hunting rifle. So I mean, if you're able to swing the money by Friday,
Probably not.
it gets you a nice rifle to be able to start getting into that.
Well, I have one that I can use.
Oh, you do still have a rifle?
Yeah, I have one. It's unorthodox, but I can use it. It's big and heavy, and yeah, but that's fine. I can deal with it. It'll get the job done.
Yeah, for me, I don't actually need it. It's more of a, I want it.
I really want it, but no, I mean, maybe we can talk a little bit more about getting into some of that kind of stuff, because I'm not a huge proponent of, buying everything at the grocery store the way we're kind of forced to. So that's just me, though. I would definitely love to be a little bit more self-sustainable.
Yeah, well, and I mean, to try and keep as little politics out as possible, but they have realized that a lot of what is wrong with the health of Americans is due to our food. You go overseas and stuff like that, where they eat basically the same thing we do, and some of the countries still eat the same portioning we do. A lot of people try and say that it's because of the portions of the food that we eat, but there's a lot of countries that still eat the same portion we do, if not more.
They have different.
Their health is way better because the way that they raise their food and raise their meat and all that. And
well, every time I fucking listen, I know it's cliche because we talk about him a lot, but every time I hear Joe Rogan start talking about foods and stuff like that, and
he recently got into hunting for that exact reason.
Well, he starts talking about when he goes to Italy, because he's Italian.
Yeah.
He talks about going to Italy and eating their food. And when you eat the pasta and like all the carbohydrates and shit that we eat here, it makes you feel fucking bloated and inflated, and it has effects on your joints and shit. He says you go over there and have the same fucking meal and you don't feel shitty at all.
Well, a lot of that with like the pastas and stuff comes from, as Americans, we naturally like our stuff a lot sweeter.
Yeah.
So even like our white bread here,
everything's got sugar in it.
Everything has sugar.
Yeah.
And like, so you go, because I watch a lot of the videos of like people doing tastings of like other countries' foods, and all the time, every single one that you see of it's somebody overseas tasting our food and stuff like that. Even when they taste like our bread or our biscuits, they're like, these are sweet.
Yeah.
Like, but that's just us as Americans. We're fat and we like our sugar.
I don't. And I'm fucking over eating portion controlled meals and trying to be as healthy as I can, and then not fucking making half a difference. It's irritating. It's truly irritating to try and eat clean when you can't. You cannot eat clean and shop at the grocery store next to you.
No, not at all.
It's fucking not a thing.
Well, that's why like a lot of people started going to like your Trader Joe's and stuff like that, because it is supposed to be cleaner food, but it's a lot more expensive.
I was talking to her about this the other day. I mean, I think we're going to start making the transition over to like places like Whole Foods, only because I know that they have certain brands that I fucking will stand next to, and certain methods of foods and raising and all that that I will stand behind. But I'm fucking over trying to fight the grocery stores, and I feel personally, and I can't speak for everybody because everybody's life is everything's different in everybody's life, but I feel personally like if we're going to put this much effort into portion control and eating cleaner, if you do that every fucking day, then there's really not a whole lot of reason that you should be able to kind of guide your weight as the way you want.
Yeah. You
should be able to guide your health a little bit, to what your liking is. And I'm not saying working out is like, you shouldn't have to work out. No. You might have to work out a little bit. But god damn, the struggle is fucking hard, dude.
Well, for like the line of work that we do,
yeah,
we really shouldn't have to work out.
Right.
Our job is a workout. But a lot of that comes down to, again, our food is loaded with sugar.
It's loaded with shit, man. And we're the only country that's fucking ballooning like that. I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean.
But again, a lot of it just comes down to that sugars. And so that's where, because even like every time my grandpa goes to the hospital, the doctor always tells him, hey, wild game is the best thing you can eat.
Yeah, that's fucking great and all.
Everybody always tries to say that red meat's not good for us and you need to proportion out your red meat and you're only supposed to have so much red meat per year and all that. My grandpa's doctor told me, he's like, if you're eating wild meat, I don't care how much red meat you're eating. It's going to be better for you than anything you're eating in the store.
Mm-hmm.
So
Anything manufactured upsets my stomach to some degree. What was I gonna say? I have to be fucking extremely, extremely picky when it comes to like ground beef because of all the fats that they put in it. When you start mixing that shit in, dude, my stomach and my intestines and shit doesn't like it at all.
Well, that's so we've kind of naturally got out of hunting deer just because here in Arizona it's not.
It's fucking hard out here.
Well, not that it's hard.
No, not physically hard, but getting drawn.
Deer's not.
Huh?
Deer's not.
Oh. Well, then why haven't I gotten drawn? I got denied 3 years in a row.
Depends on where you're putting in.
Didn't like my last name.
Certain areas you put in, they're obviously going to be high target areas because they have super high population.
Well, that's the other part.
But that's where those less desirable areas, and I'm not saying go to a super rough area, but you go to a slightly less desirable area, and you learn that area, and you can put in for that area and get drawn every single year. That's what my cousin does. She gets drawn every single year, gets a deer every single year.
What I would kill to have some venison in this fucking house.
She just got one like fucking 3 days ago.
Rub it in.
I was like, it's fucking opening day and you've already killed? And she's like, yeah. I was like, God damn. But that's what I'm saying. If you go those less desirable areas, a lot of times the area she hunts, there's leftover tags for it, which means you're going to get drawn every year if you put in for that area because not enough people are putting in for it. So you can get drawn. Stuff like elk is where, you can go 6 years at a time without getting drawn. And that's completely normal.
Well, that and when you try and play with popular areas, 99% of fucking people are like Flagstaff and Munns Park right off the bat. Because that's almost a guarantee,
That's where I go for elk.
Yeah, see. My point exactly.
Yep.
But, fuck, I'm lucky if I can I'll just tag one with my truck, get a salvage tag. That'd be a good hunt.
Hey, you get about half of it.
It's fine.
By the time you get rid of all the ruined meat.
I'm thankful that we at least allow salvage tags out here. Places like fucking Texas don't.
Ohio does, but a lot of people don't take advantage of it because
it's Ohio.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking Ohio. Oh shit. I don't remember where that started, but one of the things that's pretty cool is I've gotten a few offers from a couple of different companies for support and sponsor for physical health kind of stuff. I'm not going to say it yet because they're not paying me yet. They're not paying me for it yet. So
a little petty?
We'll get you soon. No, I would really like to, but one of the things that I really want to start pressing on a little bit harder, because we haven't at all in almost 100 episodes, we haven't talked about how important your physical health is to go along with your mental health.
Yeah, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I mean, because
I know neither of us.
When you start feeling like sick or groggy or however you want to word it, you start feeling gross, or for lack of better words, you're gonna start getting into, for lack of better words, depression. You're gonna start feeling like you're not doing good enough. When you look in the mirror and you see that you're bigger than where you would like to be. I won't say fat because, for me, I'm bigger than where I'd like to be.
Right.
But
everybody has a different view on that.
And you just start looking at it and you're like, wow, I'm really just not doing anything for myself. And so you start getting down on yourself. And so for me, I feel like it definitely goes hand in hand, your physical and your mental health.
Yeah, and I know neither of us are big gym goers. Part of that is kind of unfair. I will die on this hill, and I know it sounds more like an excuse, but really not having the time or the availability when you're trying to get as much stuff done as you are. And I know people say just sleep less, and I get that, but fuck, man,
I already only sleep 4 hours a night. How much less do you want me to sleep?
I don't know where else to make the cuts when I'm trying to get this shit off the ground. We both work fucking 10, 12 hour days. and then we got enough shit to deal with at home, and it's just like, where do you fucking make that cut? And that's part of the reason that I would really love to see this thing go full throttle, because if we can take this to the next level, like financially, and be a little bit more sustainable on that front, and maybe we can talk about less outside work, you know, then maybe we can dedicate. And I personally, I definitely want to dedicate more time to my physical health.
Yeah.
Um,
For me, my biggest thing with not going to the gym, it's less of the time issue because, like, I may not be able to make the time for it like I would like to, you know, like once a day, 5 days a week type of thing.
mm-hmm.
But I'd be able to dedicate, you know, 2, maybe 3 days a week to it, which a lot of people say that that's plenty enough. But
they say when your time management is tight as ours, when you do anything, is good, you know.
yeah, but for me, it's like it comes down to that safety aspect to going to the gym. Because for me, if I go to the gym, that's why I stopped going when I got out of the military. Is I don't have anybody to go with anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I go to the gym by myself. Okay, well, if I want to see if I want to be able to actually see my progress, because you're going to be the last person out of anybody to see your own progress physically. So to be able to see it, you do a max out day. Well, I can't max out by myself. It's not smart. That's how you end up getting seriously hurt. And so I don't know. To me, the gym's it's not a feasible type of thing, because, you know, if you're pushing yourself to the limits that I like to push myself to when I go to the gym, even if I'm not maxing out, I'll usually still go to burnout, which means I can't put that last rep back up on the bar. You know, I can't put it back up on the rack.
I mean, I do too, because I'm so stuck in the mentality of just one more.
Yep.
You know, just one more. You just want to push. And that's not a bad thing, but it can be if you don't have a fucking spotter.
Yeah, exactly.
Could be a little shitty when you're like, oh, God.
You got 180 pounds sitting on your chest, and you're like, great, how do I pick this up?
Any one of you dickheads want to help? I can't breathe. Mm-hmm. I know drinking doesn't help either, but I don't feel like we drink enough to make that part of the detriment. I don't feel like that's... I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not a good thing. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's a good thing. But I don't think that we drink enough to where it should be that big of a thing.
Well, and especially for me, because, like,
you drink literally
once a week,
yeah,
maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Well, when you're over here. Cut this episode short. I'm about tired of this shit. No, but yeah, it's...
Yeah, I mean, I have usually one drink while we're here recording, and then I'll have, you know, a couple when we watch a dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then besides that, the only other time that I drink is, like, if the whole family comes over and we have a fire, play cornhole.
It's... I'm gonna lean real... Intermission. Somebody ring the bell. I'm gonna
smack him in the back of the head so the words start coming out.
I'm gonna lean back on the food issue and I'm just stuck on how alarming it is, the issue of our food, and how grossly manipulated it is, and how unfortunately terrible it is that there's nothing we can do. Like, the middle class people, the normal middle class people that run America, we don't have that much of an option. Like, what are we supposed to do with it?
Yep. Well,
they say eat cleaner and do this and do that and maintain your own food. Okay, it's all fucking fine and dandy, but what? Like, what do we do? Just go live off the land?
Well, I know some people are starting to, you know, go into the raising their own food.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
a lot of people have made that transition.
So, like, I've got a friend that she literally started raising cattle. She raises one a year, 'cause that's about what a family of 3 or 4 will go through.
Mm-hmm.
A whole cow a year. And you raise it. So that first year, you're still, you know, kind of living off the grocery store. But then once it gets old enough to be no more cow and turn into steak, then you've got that one and you start raising the next one. And you just keep a little cycle of that going.
And see, even we've talked about, you know, chickens to start. Fresh meat and fresh eggs. I don't know. I don't have to tell you how much better a fresh egg is than the store-bought shit.
Yeah, we got 3 of them.
Fresh eggs are wildly amazing comparatively.
You know what's even better? Quacker eggs.
Quacker eggs? Duck eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You ever had quail eggs?
Yeah, but those aren't worth all the effort.
It's fucking not, but they're good.
But
They're really good.
But duck eggs they're a richer flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And
Quacker eggs.
they're more filling flavor.
It's like, what? What does that mean?
And you actually get a little bit more out of a duck egg than you do a chicken egg.
Well, yeah, it's a bigger beast.
A little bit bigger.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. I had to get some food when I went to the store earlier.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to go talk about dinner. But I want to do at least, could be a short episode, that's fine. I wanted to see how this worked and see if everything was going to collide and cooperate. And maybe we'll just go drop it now.
See how it goes.
Yeah, I'm literally going to try and knock this thing out today and ship it.
Ship it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Does it?
Yeah. The lighting on your side is fucking...
Complete garbage?
No, it's kind of... It's cool because everything's all backlit.
Yeah.
And it looks...
Still say we should spell me versus me on the wall.
Oh, God. I'll get a sign. I'll make a sign.
But it won't be lights.
It'll be lights. It'll be backlit. Anyway. Well, we're getting hungry. This is the second podcast of recordings today. And we got a lot done on the trucks. And I think we earned some dinner. So we're going to call this one a little short. Anything you want to add before we...
I don't think so.
Fire up the smoker.
Fire them up.
Fire them up.
Ooh.
All right, kids.
Try to.
We're obviously going to the store now because that was bullshit.
Well, you said fire up the smoker. That's the only thing we could get done in a decent amount of time.
Tri-tip. Well, we got that fucking pellet smoker out there now.
It still smokes the same amount of time.
I know. It's a little bit better. I'm legitimately upset about how much I like the pellet smoker.
Oh, trust me. I have one. I haven't used the big smoker since I bought the pellet.
Right.
It's retarded.
It's so ridiculous to fire up the big one unless it's like a good quantity.
Yeah.
But
well, especially my smoker. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's a little different.
It's...
You might want to bring the whole fucking state. Put the fires up. Don't be throwing your wood around.
Sometimes you just have to.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, let's go. Tri-tip apparently.
Tri-tip.
Sounds real nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Why I choose to do all this when there's cameras? We get a first camera, so you get a new me.
Sage versus sage.
It's always me versus me. I'm way too comfortable here. Anyway, like, follow, subscribe.
Later.